Yo, what is up, guys? And man, I hate you people, bro. Like, why does this video exist? How deep is Astolfo's Bussy? Man, shout out to Animaniacs, but like, why on my YouTube homepage do I get recommended this shit? Man, bro, I fucking hate this shit, man. Look, of course I'm gonna fucking react to it. I see this shit come up. Of course I'm gonna have to fucking give a reaction to this. Also, real quick, you guys might be wondering like why I've been posting the past few days. I've actually been working on other videos. Let me just get this out of the way. This is not a reaction channel. This is not an anime channel. This is just whatever I want to post and put out into the world channel. I've just been doing these reaction videos because they're just fun, easy ways to provide content and really like spark a debate and conversation with you guys while also highlighting some of my personality. So, look, again, let's just get right into it. How deep is Astolfo's Bussy? Shout out Animaniacs again. But, for those of you guys that don't know what a Bussy is, well, there you go. Alright, let's just go.
Alright guys, today we're going to be establishing exactly how long that Astolfo's Bussy truly is. Alright, first things first, we need to establish exactly what a Bussy is. Now, a lot of
Does he
people
do it for
define
us?
the Bussy as being the rectum, or for those of you who don't know what that is, in more colloquial terms, the shitter. Now, your average shitter has a depth of about 10 to 15 centimeters, but ultimately describing the Bussy inside of this way is a little bit of an arbitrary limitation, and thus that makes answering this a whole lot more difficult. Since the digestive system of human beings is essentially just one long tube, you could argue that the entire thing is in fact the Bussy, at which point Astolfo's one would probably be close to around 30 feet long. But in practical terms, that doesn't even matter, because even the hardest Jelker does not have a penis close to 30 feet long. But Astolfo isn't from the real world, he's from the Fate world, where just about anything goes. So I really would not be surprised if somebody's dick was their noble phantasm, allowing it to expand to an infinite length and then be used as a whip or a lasso or some shit. But assuming that this was the case, then your dick would just come out the other side of him, at which point we'd then have to claim that the Bussy is actually infinite times long, at which point there would cease to be a tunnel guiding it. So at that point, there's no guarantee that it is just going to follow the circumference of the Earth. It can go in any number of directions, infinitely exploring the 3D space, at which point we then have to consider volume as well. Then the Bussy stops becoming a thing of physicality that we can comprehend with our normal minds simply by observing it with our eyes.
The transcendence of the Bussy
level, while also consuming all space in the process. In that sense, it's similar to a black hole.
Our galaxy itself is just Astolfo's Bussy.
If it can take up every single space inside of the universe, then its mass must be infinite, causing his Bussy to form a singularity, or at least it would, assuming that all this matter was actually within his body, but it's not. Astolfo's Bussy existing around us at all moments in time is more of a matter of fact. In the end, the mass actually does not get redistributed. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't have any metaphysical aspects to it, because really when you think about it, Astolfo's Bussy has always existed and always will exist.
Holy shit!
Time and physicality.
What the fuck?
What it represents is not space, but rather the lack of space. Now, of course, technically, there's always something inside of the air filling up the void, but when talking purely about solids that we can touch as human beings, that is the case. So in this sense, Astolfo's Bussy really expands throughout the entire universe as a gas, which could actually potentially mean that it is affected by the gravity of the Earth, at which point his Bussy would in fact not be able to surpass the atmosphere. Not to say that it hasn't traveled into space though, because astronauts would have taken it up there in their spaceships and in their spacesuits as a part of the air. It's also visited the deepest parts of the Earth in the Mariana Trench. And when you think about it, if it truly acts as a gas, then that means that we're all breathing in his Bussy non-stop. Which brings us to our conclusion, which is to say that Astolfo's Bussy is not simply a place that can be contained within him. Its depth goes far beyond what we can even imagine. It transcends dimensions, it transcends time and also space.
Holy shit, the transcendence
as human beings, because it is inside of us, it is inside of me, and it is inside of you. Normally, we'd be inside of him and in his Bussy, which isn't really that gay. But sadly,
his Bussy is in us.
That actually does
Holy shit.
make us gay. But perhaps more concerning is the fact that Astolfo's Bussy is not simply limited to Astolfo himself, but rather we are Astolfo's Bussy.
Man, YouTube's turned into like this corporate bullshit nowadays. It's just fucking pretty much Hollywood all on your front page or whatever. But these videos right here, this is what keeps the platform alive, man. Hey, shout out to Animaniacs, because this is the good shit that I come to YouTube for. But again, I might be not doing as many posts right now because again I'm trying to work on some proper good actual quality content for all of you guys, which I'm so excited to put out onto my channel. But that will just be a little longer until we get to that, so I will try to keep doing some reaction videos for the meantime. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a good one.